Estrella del universo, escúchame este verso.
I did not come from a broken home, instead just the opposite. A loving family with problems, a victim of my surroundings. Our biggest obstacle was lack of education and poverty. Forced to do what was needed for a bit of food and security. It's hard to see the warmth of my family's love turned into a cold hug because of money problems unresolved. 2 jobs ain't enough and still they grind harder than most. I'm pissed off at the world because we're now given no choice. And how did we get here? Our folks forced out of the country. You must be stupid. No one crosses the desert cause they want to. It's a necessity, a sacrifice for the family. You don't call them illegals, you call them economic refugees. In this part of the song, I would tell you, imagine how you felt. But I know you don't need to imagine, cause if you've been poor, then you know the feeling real to your vivid. Cause you smelled it, tasted, felt it, in other words you lived it.
Estrella del universo, escúchame este verso. Escúchame este verso.
I turned my head away from anger, cause it would have been easy to pick up the pistol and bang on the ones I thought were responsible. Instead I dreamt in Spanish and stared at my hands. I saw the color on my skin, reminding me the days my grandpa said, nuestra sangre es pura y la cultura cura. I stopped talking and suddenly I heard the whispers in the city. I share your pain, they said, we also wanna be free. So instead of throwing up signs or throwing rocks at buildings, I threw my fist in the air and joined the rest of the children. I could not turn the other cheek, cause it's hard to forget, but it is hardest to regret. You see, I'm not a gangster, I don't bang. I'm not a hustler, I don't slang, but a ghetto kid. That's the reason for my swagger and my slang. I'm not dying for the block, see, I don't own nothing there. But for my people, I'll give my life and work until we win the fight. Yeah, eso es.
Escúchame este verso. Escúchame este verso.
Yeah, life story. And so I go to school instead of streets, reject my football scholarship and focus on the books to get my grades up, show the hood. Anything is possible, another grind I know I could, and finish to make my people proud like I said I would. But even then I saw the struggle, a prison of sorts, a cultural shock. My introduction to these coconuts, did not understand why teachers turn protesters, until I realized that they're also blue collar workers. Janitors protest